Greetings YouTube and welcome back to my channel. It is 25 to 3 in the morning and I have a 4-hour ride ahead of me to Dover to start what's going to be a very special tour. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. Let's have it. So I am on my way to pick up my son Ben for what will be his very first motorcycling tour. It's very exciting. We've been looking forward to it for a long time. It's been pushed back once due to his work commitments with Red Bull Racing. So today is the day. The M25 is shut, so we're going right round the houses, getting to Dover. And then we are going to spend our first night just outside of Reims in France. By tomorrow we will be in the Black Forest, and the plan is to ride some amazing roads, see some beautiful scenery, and basically enjoy every second of being on the road, father and son together. I can't wait, it's going to be amazing. Right, next stop, picking up my lad. Right, we are ready for the off. All good? So yeah, if you need to stop for any reason, just blast past and let me know. Very exciting, off for the next 10 days. Not sure how many miles we're going to do. I'm guessing we're probably going to put in about 3,000 miles, something like that, but we will find out. I wasn't going to start filming until we got to Dover, but it's such a beautiful sunrise, I thought I'd capture it. It's been a really long journey so far. Normally we'd go round to the east of London on the M25 to get to Dover from home, take us over the Dartford Bridge, but a couple of junctions, the M25 is shut between a couple of junctions, so it sent us round via Heathrow and added, I don't know, 30 or so miles to the journey. It's made it feel really long, but we're slowly getting there. As you can see, Dover, 52 miles. There's Ben in the rearview mirror. Another average speed check of 50, literally everywhere. Anyway, I think I can safely say next stop Dover. Finally arriving at Dover. It's really felt like a long journey today so far. There's the port. Hopefully it's going to be a calm crossing. As I'm sure you know, I'm not that good with the water. And so far, it's been dry. It's not rained. Usually, every time I cross France, I'm doing it in heavy rain, and I think the forecast is okay today, so we're winning so far. So just to explain why I have two sat-navs going at the moment, I've got Google Maps because it's giving me real-time traffic, etc. For instance, the M25 was shut, and so it took me around the other way. That doesn't happen with the Nav 6, or certainly not on the way my Nav 6 is set up. But I have the final destination for the day in the Nav 6 at the moment, which is still 219 miles away, although it's probably not that far because the Nav 6 wants me to go all the way back to the Channel Tunnel at the moment. Doesn't realise that there is a ferry port at Dover. That's one of the reasons I didn't put the destination, the immediate destination, into the Nav 6. the famous White Cliffs. Dover Castle up on the hill. Never been to the castle, or at least I can't remember ever going to the castle. I feel very ready to get on that boat, have some breakfast. There are no shortage of queuing lorries either, whether you're arriving at Dover for the ferry or Folkestone for the Channel Tunnel. That could be our ferry, I don't know. Still an hour and a half until we sail. It is a P&O, so chances are that it's ours. Hello. Thank you. We are together, yeah. Different bookings, but travelling together. Yeah. Thank you. Lane 207, okay. Always amazes me how many lanes there are. 265. And today it is lane 207. So I think we were off camera, but Ben and I were just talking, and he was saying how he's cramped up on his bike. He fancies a triple black 1250 GSA. Can't say I blame him. Right, we're also going to have a little look at how his luggage is attached to his bike and use my straps, I think. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably get called first. Usually they do, and we just go round. Yeah.
Okay. Just say motorbikes up first or something.
Well, they just walk along and just tell you.
Oh, cool.
But they might not. Who knows?
Yeah. Decent. That was pretty stress-free, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fine. And we're here 10 minutes before check-in closes, so we needed to leave at stupid o'clock like we did. So yeah, he's kept the bungee on, but I put my strap around this, nice and solid. And now he's got somewhere to sit because he was right forward on the tank for the last 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
Go now, no.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
It's free there.
Yeah, it's fine. So the chaps just told us to get to the front of the queue. Pardon? It's so much better. Good. We should have done it at the service station. I'll let you go first. Speedmaster, very nice.
That transformed everything. I can actually,
You can sit properly.
yeah, I got the sit in my seat.
It had a bit more wobble as you move, but then it's not being held in all directions, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
It's well in there, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, we are about to board. Few bikes coming on today. Last time it was just me. Up we go to the top floor again. Other end of the ship this time.
Soon sell out though, wouldn't it? I think they got 12 islets. So you
Yeah.
get 12 bikes, that's it.
And then same again at the other end, I think.
Okay. Do you remember what deck it was? B8.
Parking B8. Oh, there we go.
Attention, moving vehicles on the carpet. Attention à la circulation.
So that's breakfast done. And now we've got 90 minutes, it's an hour and a half the sailing. And we can say goodbye to England.
Well, there's no GSA rolling back down there, so that's a good sign.
Must be just out underneath us, yeah. I do have concerns whether my bike will still be upright by the time we get there. But I have to trust that it will. Same every time, I always worry. So when we get to the French coast, we're going to jump on the motorway, pay ours as usual because we just want to get to the Black Forest, that's the remit. But tonight we've got an Airbnb just outside of Reims, which was where I stayed, I think, when I did the Sicily trip. I'm not staying at the same place, but I stayed in Reims. And that's the only one that's been booked. We wanted to keep it loose because plans always have to be fluid on the road because you have no idea what's going to happen and we don't know where we'll be each day. I have sort of had a little check roughly in each area where we might be, and there's seems to be plenty of availability with Airbnbs. No camping gear with us this time, it's comfort the whole way. That's the plan. That'll be France then. I didn't realise that you can see both coasts so easily. Dover. Calais. You could even swim it if you was really feeling up to it. Not me. Well, here we are then, starting another European jaunt, and I am looking forward to it a lot. So the nav 6 says 169 miles and we will arrive at 2:31, which I think will in fact be 3:31 because the clock's going to go forward an hour. Note to self, ride on the right. So it looks like it might be one of those miracle crossings of France where it's not actually tipping it down on me. That would be very nice if that's the case. Sunshine. Fantastic. Right, welcome to France. And so begins the slog across France. As I said, we're going to be doing some motorway miles today to get it done. The aim is to get to the Black Forest for tomorrow lunchtime, so tomorrow morning we'll be doing some motorway miles again. But it's all good. Okay, so the first péage of the trip. There's going to be a few because we're going to blast down the motorways to get ourselves to the Black Forest, but then we intend to keep away from toll roads if we possibly can. So we've been through the first péage and now the first fueling of the bikes. There will be many more stops like this before we're done. I don't know how Ben's doing with his range. I think he's probably still got 30 miles or so left. I would guess I'm okay for quite a while, but I'm going to fill up each time he does so that we're not always having to stop for each other. It makes sense to do it at the same time, I think. Perhaps get a coffee here. Quite nice. How much range did you have left in the end?
34 miles.
That's all right. That's okay. You have to pay, put your card in first, and then it just.
Okay.
Yeah. So far, so good, and it's not raining, which is unusual. So Ben is obviously my lucky mascot when it comes to riding across France. He's got to come with me every single time. It is good to be on the road again. I'm struggling a little bit at the minute. I've got such a headache, but having got up at, I think it was 2:10 this morning, and the night before it was a poor night's sleep as well. I'm very, very ready to hit the sack already, and it's, what is it? It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So our plan is we're going to ride on for another 80k or so, and then bonjour.
You speak English?
I do.
There's my colleague who wants to clean outside.
Oh, you want us to move our bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah. It's just in the toilets, and then we'll shift them.
Okay,
Yeah, we're on our way. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So the plan is to do another 80k and then get some lunch, which is going to be a service station, and then we'll head on to our Airbnb, get settled, and make a decision whether we're going to go into Reims for a meal or find somewhere near the village that we're staying, which is probably, I don't know, quarter of an hour, 20 minutes outside of Reims. Either way, we're making good progress. Right, going to let Ben lead for a way. See what speed he's comfortable about. He says any speed I want to go is fine by him. Even though I could sit there at 81 mile an hour because it's 130 whilst it's dry and 110 in the wet, and thankfully for once it's dry. I never tend to do that. I never tend to sit there at 81 miles an hour. I'd usually end up settling for about 75, just over 70, because otherwise the fuel just dives so quickly. But we'll see what he wants to do on that Tiger 660 of his. And I have a special shout out to one of my subscribers, Kev, who pointed out when I was talking in another video about how I'd like this bike to have a quick shifter on it because my arthritic hand struggles. And he said, well, on a 2017 GSA, it could have been done as an option. You know, why don't you try and find out? And many forums later, I was still undecided as to whether it actually had one. I didn't want to just try changing up and down the gearbox. But I took it to the dealership just before we set off on this trip, and lo and behold, my bike has the Shift Assist Pro system on it. It was an option. Whoever bought this bike when it was brand new ticked the box, and thankfully I can now change up and down the box without clutching, so my hand will get a rest on long journeys. If I'd have known that 30,000 miles ago, I could have saved myself a lot of pain, but there you go. Thank you, Kev. Beautiful 26 degrees, so different to the usual rain. Getting quite sleepy. I'll be glad to stop and get a bite to eat and have a cup of coffee, I think, before pushing on to the final destination for the day. Time for a little comfort break, I think. Making really good progress. We'll be at the accommodation by 3 o'clock. Can't check in till 4, so it's a good time to stop. Maybe Ben needs petrol again already. You already need fuel, son?
I've got half a tank still, but probably makes sense to chuck some in if we...
Yeah, I think I won't bother because I'm only there.
Oh yeah.
So I'll just keep going so I can...
Well, it's either that or I don't, and then I get fueled in Reims on a cheaper one. But,
I didn't really find any in Reims particularly easily.
I'll just get some.
Yeah, get some here.
Yeah.
And then we'll...
Could do
a coffee break, yeah, because earlier I was falling asleep.
So was I.
Yeah, but I'm better now, but I also could do with stretching my legs and
my
using the loo.
Also,
yeah. Cool, okay.
Can't do that right when you get there, chill out for an hour, so have a shower.
And then probably pop into Reims. Unless it's something really nice nearby, and pop into Reims.
Yeah, find a little easy place, or Italian place like that.
Okay, the final push onto the accommodation then. That could be quite uncomfortable sat on the back of that. Could be wrong. I reckon that's going to be really uncomfortable on the back of that. You were right, were you? 1000RR?
S1000R.
S1, okay. I just don't know this stuff. It is a bit warm. What are we at? We are at 31.5 degrees. That's why it feels a bit warm. Obviously that'll drop a bit as we get moving, but I don't think it'll drop much, maybe to 30. Oh my gosh. It's 17 miles to go. Arrive at 10 to 4, that'll be perfect because we can check in at 4. So it looks like Ben's going to be filling up twice probably to my once, but his tank is half the size of mine, I guess. But I'm achieving 60.1 miles to the gallon according to the bike itself, and Ben's getting similar on his. That's where we're staying. I have no idea how to say that. Tinqueux. Absolutely no idea. I'm not even going to try. I will, however, look it up and before the episode's over say it hopefully correctly. This appears to be it. I think this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the red building. I could be wrong.
Should I take my own space? Or
It's up to you. I mean, if you want to try and lock the bikes together, have you got a lock with you?
my disc lock with me?
Oh right, okay. I mean, we could even lock them together.
Through the wheels?
Yeah.
Can do.
I don't mind.
I don't know. I don't want you to make it so you can't get out, basically.
I mean, I can get off the bike easy. So first of all, we'll check we're in actually in the right place.
Yeah.
I think it's that building.
Okay. Have you got your key out?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, that's one thing I forget all the time. And then look, leaving the key in.
It's too much to think about all the time when you're out and about on the road. Yeah, we can sort those out in a bit. So we have made it to Tinqueux, something like that. I'm going to look it up and see how to say it properly because I do not know. Hopefully the internet will inform me. And here is tonight's accommodation. Which is going to do just fine. Right, let's do a tour instantly. So, toilet, living space, got a little kitchen round here. There we go. There's our bikes. We could probably, if the space is still free, we'll move them a bit closer tonight. The sofa becomes a bed, which I have claimed. We'll take it in turns going for the decent beds as we work our way through the trip. Here's the other bedroom, bathroom, little desk. Perfect. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to freshen up, then we're probably going to ride into Reims, get ourselves some sort of nice evening meal, and resume from there. So back soon. They're not going to be sat there with the bike.
There could be CCTV in this car park. Because if they can track what van took it. Well, have you got GPS on your bike? You track it, your Garmin thing. That thing is from around. That's all the same as my car. Is there a way of tracking it?
It's just gone, isn't it? It's in the back of the van. It's gone. Well, I don't know what to say because how do I even get home?
There's a pillion with me, but...
And how do you carry all our luggage?
I don't know what to... We need to tell the police.
Yeah, I need to. I need to go in and look up the registration number and everything because I can't even remember it. I agree.
This is our only way of getting anywhere.
What else was on the bike? I can't even think what else was on the bike. What was in the bike? I've taken my luggage out. It was all my...
The thing is that they'll come back because they'll think we can get this as well.
Yeah, but what can you do? They're going to come back, drive past, and let's go in and.
Well, if they can get on it fit faster, they might be able to track the van down that's nicked it if they're.
Well, how would they even know? How would they even know? I need to contact Bennett's as well. Do you want to move your bike closer to the building or something? That's not good. That's the first day of our tour. I've got no means of getting home. We've just accepted the Airbnb anyway on the credit card that I've just reported as stolen. So.
Nancy phone numbers in France. Emergency police number 17. All the bungees and straps are in there as well.
Parlez-vous anglais, s'il vous plaît? I just had my motorcycle stolen. My motorcycle has just been stolen. Can't even say where we are. I'm reporting my motorcycle having been stolen.
Vous avez composé le numéro d'urgence de la police. La communication est enregistrée et votre numéro de téléphone est identifié. Pour toutes vos demandes non urgentes, un policier vous répond sur le site www.masécurité.intérieur.gouv.fr. Cette ligne est réservée aux urgences. Tout abus sera sanctionné. You have reached the emergency line for the French National Police. For safety reasons, your call and number are being recorded. If your call is not an emergency, please go to www.masécurité.intérieur.gouv.fr to interact with a police officer. Vous avez composé le numéro... Allô?
Hello, parlez-vous anglais?
Just one second, please.
I'm
sorry, can you... what's your problem?
I'm reporting my motorcycle being stolen in
What city?
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll spell it to you. Tinqueux.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the name of the city?
Is I'll spell it to you because I don't know how to pronounce it. Tinqueux.
Okay. You're in Tinqueux. Have you seen anything?
No. We're unloading the bike, settling into the apartment. Came back out to lock the bike up, and it was gone.
Okay. So, where was the last time you've seen your bike?
Outside the apartment, in the car park.
When?
When? About 30 minutes ago.
Okay. So, do you have a car?
No.
You're going to go to the police station. I have the address. I can give it to you. And besides that, we're going to tell our policemen on the street.
Yes.
That you have been you have your motorcycle has been stolen. I'm sorry.
I cannot believe this. I just cannot believe it. Not only has the bike gone, obviously it's the end of the tour for Ben and I on the first day. So Ben's going to take me to the police station in Reims now, and we've got to report it there. I've contacted Bennett's, my insurance company. They're not interested in helping me get home, so I'm in the middle of France, got to get home. So I'll be catching trains and trying to claim that on my travel insurance. I'll update you. So here's an update. Look at the irony of this. I'm in France and it's beautiful weather, and the Black Forest where we're heading is got a good forecast as well. Only we're not heading there anymore. Right, so I'm getting an Uber to the police station in Reims, which is about a 10-minute drive. Can't jump on the back of Ben's bike because he's not insured to take pillions, so we're not going to risk that. And then I've either got to catch a train to Paris, and then Paris to London, London to home, or I'm going to try and get a flight from Reims to home, which is probably far cheaper than a train, and I'll try and sort that out for tomorrow, I guess. But yeah, Bennett's just said, no, you're not covered, we don't have to get you home, which sucks somewhat. Don't really know what else to say. I'm just kind of speechless. Yeah, okay. So the Uber is 2 minutes away. What we're worried about now is staying here tonight with Ben's bike here. I mean, he's put a disc lock on it and it's got an alarm and it'll make a noise. Ben's a big bloke. I wouldn't want to be somebody he comes across if they were nicking his bike. But it's a worry, leaving the bike. So the plan at the moment is Ben's going to ride home tomorrow, try and get a different ferry or take the Euro shuttle thing. And I was looking at planes, but there isn't an airport at Reims, so I'd have to get a train to Paris and then fly from Paris back home. I think I might as well just get to Paris and then get the Eurostar. I've got such a headache. I can't even begin to tell you. Well, I think tonight we'll get a pizza from there, and that will be about the size of our tour. That's my driver. Hello, I'm Steve, thank you. Thank you. Right, I am at the police station. I'd better not film as I go in there, and I'll let you know how we go. So many hours later, I'm back from the police station. I've got a load of forms that I filled out with them, and that's going to be for the insurance. I don't really know what else to say now. Tomorrow I'll be sorting out getting home somehow. Ben's made some very kind offers to try and help get me home, but we're going to work it out. So I'm going to end today's video. I would say I hope you liked it, but I didn't. So, you know, please subscribe to the channel. I don't know what's going to happen with the channel. I haven't got a bike. That's quite a problem at the moment. But watch this space, and there will probably be a whole bunch of videos, because I have loads of videos waiting to be released that will come out featuring my sorely missed GSA. Yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.